Cheeky Ghost just resubbed. It's been 6 months. Half a year already?
Hi. Hello. I'm glad you like the Starting Soon music. I thought it's a really nice, cozy kind of song that I've enjoyed. Ooh, I just realized my mic is, aha. Now we should be good. I forgot I had moved my mic so it wouldn't be blocking the screen when I played Stardew Valley, but it was pointing in a funny direction. Now it should be good. Now everyone should hear me just fine. Okay. Music is a little loud. Let me turn it down. Though it's not as like brain-breakingly loud as a lot of game audio starts off in, it's still a little loud for my liking. My sensitive hearing. Now we should be good. Okay. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is Himeutsugi. Hi. I hope everyone is doing well. I am sorry I was out this past weekend. I just realized my clock is in a funky spot. Let me change it. Change that real quick. I had a variety of things that happened this weekend. If you're in the Discord or you follow me on Blue Sky, then you've heard some of it, but long story short, my employers did some strange things, and there was money that was supposed to be mine, and it didn't make it to where it was supposed to go, and I had like the stress of having to deal with that, and then luckily I think all of that got resolved as like painlessly as it really could be, I think. So we're good now, but that was a lot of stress that I had to deal with the last couple of days. You know how much we all millennials love talking on the phone with service people. And then I got put on hold, and I was like, are they playing country music as the hold music? That's so Texas. And then I realized it wasn't. It was a instrumental version of a Bruno Mars song, but it was like, it sounded different. It sounded more twangy. I don't know. I was like, this is strange. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, we're good. My money it's good. Everything should be sorted out this week. Yeah, life was really coming at me. The good news is I was okay, mainly for two reasons. Number one, because I already started my summer job, and I got my first paycheck from that. So I had that money to buffer. And actually, the amount that I lost that they took off of my paycheck that they weren't supposed to take off my paycheck was almost equal to the amount I got in my first paycheck from my summer job. So it ended up being okay. Like, obviously, I wanted my money back, but it wasn't like going to cause any immediate issues. It was just stressful to deal with. And then there was like flooding and a bunch of crazy weather yesterday, and I had to also prepare for a bunch of HOA stuff because our HOA meetings are the third Monday of the month or something. And yeah, today is the third Monday of the month, and our the president of the board is like moving and leaving, and so I kind of had to take over one of his duties, and it's just a bunch of stuff. I've been so stressed out. I said it in Discord. I was like, how is it that something that is supposed to only be monthly, like, feels like it's not monthly? And Killer Flame was like, well, it's because you're so busy, you have so many things you do that by the time you get around to thinking about it, it's like another month has gone by. And that's fair. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I can do ad time. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, there's another ad. You're so funny. I don't think I get a whole lot of money from ads right now anyways, because like everyone's a subscriber because Donathon. But thank you, appreciate y'all. Yeah, so everything should be okay. Thank you to everyone who sent me their energy, you know, their spirit energy on Discord. Thought that was really cute. And so both of the issues got resolved with little muss or fuss. I think as little as possible. And so that's good. So I appreciate that. Thank you to everyone. And it just really helped me keep my spirits up. I just really was not in a good mental space to stream these last 2 days. So I appreciate, you know, you guys are always very understanding. And I know that I give myself more pressure than any of y'all actually give me. I just, you know, that's how I am. I try to do everything to the best of my ability, and I have very high standards for myself, so it bothers me when things don't turn out the way I want, but I did my best. Sorry, I wasn't active in the Discord so much this weekend. I was also busy. Yeah, no, you're fine. Completely understandable. I don't necessarily expect everyone to keep up with all aspects of my life. That's just where I keep it updated the most. But yes, so that happened. I also got a new car, so that was the other thing that happened all this week, was me having to deal with that. We had to go to multiple car dealerships, and then went back and forth with like, are we getting it, or are we not getting it, are we getting it in this color, from where, back and forth and back and forth. But I did get the new car, so we're all good. I'm trying not to give too much extra information about it, because it's just realized, there we go. Ooh. There we go. My model was all funky. I'm trying not to give too much detail about it because I don't want to, like, I don't know, dox myself in that way, but it is, what I'm willing to say is that it is a full electric car. So I have joined the electricity wielders, and it is important for me to note that it is not a Tesla. It is not a Tesla. I got an electric car, it is not a Tesla. My dad is very Republican with a capital R, and he's a huge, like, Elon Musk fanboy, and so he kept pushing me to get a Tesla, and I had to come up with other reasons why not to get a Tesla that weren't, like, I don't want to give Elon Musk any money, because that would have started, like, a whole argument. But what I settled on, and I told the husband so he could corroborate my reasoning, was they didn't have the right size that I wanted. So the car that I got is like an SUV kind of car. And then 2, I'm not interested in all of the extra self-driving whatever features, and so I don't need a car that's that expensive. The car I got is cheaper than a Tesla, so there's that. So yes, I was able to get my car without having to argue with Papa Burb about all of that, so which is good. I consider that a win. So yes, I have my new car. I am learning about how to charge it. Currently, I don't have an extra charger installed, so I have it literally plugged into a regular socket with it's like called the level 1 charge. So it basically takes about 2 hours or so to charge 1% of the car at level 1. And so you can pay to install a level 2 charger, which I know I'm gonna have to do that eventually, but I don't drive that much day to day, so I'm trying to see how much I can get away with just charging on a level 1. You know, it's very funny. Yeah, I had the car, it was at 74%, and the car was like, I plugged it in and it was like, we estimate it will take 1 day, 14 hours and 15 minutes to full charge from 74% to 100%. I was like, I see. It was kind of funny, but now I'm used to it. And I don't drive that much, so I didn't drive out this weekend. So I was able to charge it almost to full. And to keep the battery up, they recommend that you keep it to below 80%, you know, between 20 to 80% most of the time. So that's what I'm trying to do. And also, you can schedule it so that it only charges certain times, because there's, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's peak hours for electricity. So depending on when you use electricity, it can be cheaper or more expensive. So I have it set to automatically only charge during the off-peak hours so I can save my money. I'm trying to make it as cheap as possible. But I did some quick maths, and just by me switching to this car, I'll be saving about $7,000 on gas money every year. Like, the difference between paying gas and paying for the electricity to charge the car, it's a difference of about $7,000. So after, I don't know, about 5 or 6 years, the car has basically paid for itself, which I know this is some girl math, but it's real girl math, you know? So feel good about that. I just dread cold seasons with an electric car. Good news, I live in Texas. So cold season is not something I super worry about. You can also charge up at the burger joint and make them pay it. That's funny. But yeah, it's exciting. It's a lot of stuff that I have to take into consideration. I'm excited because this week I'm going to drive to visit my brother. He lives about 300 miles away, and so I get to do my first long drive with this electric car, and I have to plan out where to stop to charge partially along the way, so... Yeah, Texas, cold season, doesn't it? Yeah, exactly. We get rain. We get this random, like, 2-day cold snap in March. That's, you know, it's not a problem. And my car will spend most of its time in my garage, so it'll be nice and warm in there. I think it'll be okay. Well, we'll see. There is a snow mode on the car, which I think is very interesting. I guess it has to do with, like, the drive and the wheels and all that, but it's excited. Yeehaw, Texas. Yeah, exactly. Yeehaw. It's very funny. I was on a trip to France one year, several years back now, and I was wearing a shirt, like a Texas peach shirt, that said, you know, howdy on it, and this Frenchman went, "Yeehaw, howdy, Texas," to me as I was crossing the street. I thought, so I have the distinction of a Frenchman having said "Yeehaw, howdy, Texas" to me. Interesting. Turns it into a sleigh. Oh my gosh, what is snow? Until the snow comes once in a blue moon. Yeah, my mom, you know, because my parents are both Vietnamese, my mom didn't see snow until she came to America, and she was kind of, not convinced it was a myth exactly, but just kind of like, haha, snow, what a concept, what is cold? And so when she experienced snow for the first time, I was like, what the? She's like, what is this? It's real. I hate when you mention that you live in Texas and people ask if there's cattle and fields everywhere you go. People don't ask that as much anymore, but I remember growing up in the 90s, if I said I was from Texas, people, though the thing I heard the most was, "Do you ride a horse to school?" I'm like, no. Never been on a horse in my life. Alright. Enough yap. Enough yap. I gotta play the game because I have an HOA meeting in like 2 hours. So this is gonna be a short stream, I'm sorry, but it was really important to me that I streamed today because I didn't stream for 2 days. So yeah, here we are. I said yes once and people believed me as a kid. That's funny. I wish riding horses is what people joke. I know what people ask you, Kai, I'm sorry. But yeah, we are playing Letter Lost. Disclaimer, you'll see the message, but I did get a free key for this game from the developer. However, as usual for my time with these kind of games, my reactions, my opinions are 100% my own. I will not censor. I will not go on and on about how much I love the game. If the game sucks, it's gonna be my real opinion no matter what. That being said, I already had this game on my wish list before they sent me the keys, so it is a game I had already been interested in the first place. Now, disclaimer number two. Disclaimer number two is that I've mentioned this before. I am very bad at puzzles, and this is a puzzle game. This is a puzzle game. So I already say this normally, like, I'm a backseat friendly channel. Backseating, spoilers, all that is completely fine. But just know that, yeah, please backseat. I'm stupid. I have 2 brain cells. I am not good at puzzles, so please help me. I think you'll be fine in this, birdie. You don't understand. You only say this because you don't know, but we'll see how it is. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's play. Let's not yap all day. All right. Enter employee name. Here we go. Employee application. The male and the rain are eternal siblings bound by hatred. Jonathan Carnim. What is your biggest weakness? Yeah. Yeah. Looks at the Donothon theme. Yeah. I cut paper. I'm quick on my feet. I'm a hard worker. Both of these are true. I guess I'm a hard worker is probably a bit more. Hexy, you underestimate bird brain. Yeah, exactly. Plus, everyone always says that. They're like, you're good at math. You should be good at puzzles. I still remember playing Crow Country and Nebula being like, oh, Hime, you should do well on this puzzle. It's a math puzzle. It wasn't a math puzzle. That train puzzle. How long did I spend on that train puzzle, you guys? Like an hour. Jeez. Do you like ghosts? Yes, I love ghosts. Imagine putting no. Oh yeah, this game is ostensibly kind of a horror game. I swear I'm not a horror streamer. I swear I'm not. This game is about working in a post office, right? What horror? What do you mean? That's funny. I do fear this more than the other three things. I'm gonna put it. Ancient beyond comprehension. I guess I'm middle-aged. Dang, I have to call myself middle-aged? Ay. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm in like this nice collab group. We're kind of model siblings because with other people that share this, the little pixel model that I have. And dang, the people in this group are also young. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be old soon. I'm 29. I'm like, oh man, you sweet summer child. You guys are so cute. 20s. Okay. It's not that bad. I know. Hey, I'm really enjoying my 30s. I think my 30s have been the best time of my life. My 20s were awful, so. I solemnly swear, not square, oh my gosh, math starting early. I solemnly swear to ensure the people of Carnim receive their mail. I will serve this post with good faith, cheer, and charity, honoring those who came before me. Semper tradita, numquam perdita. Oh, The two greatest virtues a poster worker can have. That's also something about patience. Okay. Get out of bed. Yeah, I think those are spikes on the ceiling. Yeah, I think those are spikes on the ceiling. Can I play with a controller? Yes, I can. Sweet. The solemn square shall bless this playthrough. I know how you feel. Him in my 20s suck. Yeah, this intro is so funny. Okay. Hold L2 and use... Okay. No, like, why does the camera move so fast? Can I... Object, camera sensitivity. I need to turn that down. How do I... Okay, there's not a nice way for me to get to this X with the controller. Okay. Press X while looking at an object to pick it up. Okay. Hold R2 while holding an object to throw it. Okay. I feel like the sensitivity is still really high. What the heck? Better, maybe. Do you solemnly swear? Yeah, listen, English was not my first language. Alright. What the heck? Why is it still so sensitive? I want you to turn slowly. Goodness gracious. Maybe I should just play with my mouse. Okay. Okay, that's better. I'm gonna pick it up. Hold R or left trigger to rotate object. Go that through it, because yep, okay. Yeah. Yep, okay. And I can throw the bucket. Cool. Alright, interesting. Alright. Open door. Door is locked. You need a key. Oh, no. Oh, maybe I should throw the bucket at this suspicious looking button that has all these, like, basic arrows added. Hi, Nea! Or not. No. Oh. Shoddy foundations, scarred stone, hidden keys. Oh, nice. Yes, I know, I have a key. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. What the? This is a spooky puzzle game, apparently. Cycle through tools with the... Aha, okay. Mm-hmm. Pick up the letter opener. Press X to open letters and passages. You, right here. Cool. Feeling pressed to escape, pause for a moment. It's just that simple. Okay. Well, this door is glowing, but I want to check out the other doors. This door is locked. Read your letter carefully. What? Press to escape. Pause for a moment. A door has opened somewhere. I pressed the start pause button. Yep, that... I see. Uh-huh. This door is locked. This isn't your cell. It's not locked. Okay, fine. What about this one? This door is locked. Your role has its limits. Your PFP makes you look so witty. I love it. Thank you. I don't know if I'm really witty, but I appreciate that. At least I look witty. That's important, right? Okay, well, let's go up these stairs. Okay, custodian closet. It was a custodian closet. Interesting. Okay. The phone.
Good morning, rookie. All rested up and ready for your big first day?
Is that a dungeon?
Look, the cleaning closet might be a little cramped, but if you find a better way to organize, be my guest.
Mm-hmm.
Only the nerve center of the most efficient mail service for 4,000 miles.
Uh-huh.
Listen, just between you and me, the fire department and hospitals may get all the glory, but society grinds to a halt if the bills aren't sent on time.
True.
Well, I should think a spotless resume and a go-getter attitude.
Okay. So my resume is good. That's nice.
Oh, where is my mind? I was so
Amayo
excited
Kami
to see a
just
fresh
resubbed.
face,
It's
I
been
almost
7
forgot the
months.
welcome speech.
Hee hee.
Oh. Thanks for the resub, Amaya. Oh my gosh, 7 months. Just flew by.
Welcome, new hire, to the historic Cardham Isle Post. You've been selected to fill a permanent position at our state-of-the-art Westvale branch.
Permanent, huh?
My name is Liv. I'm over at the main branch, and I'll be doing everything I can to make sure you're the best postal worker you can be. How does that sound? Wonderful.
I said, I still don't think I know what's going on, and she
It's
said,
your
wonderful.
job to run
Okay.
this branch of the post office all on your own.
I see.
So I'll give you a quick rundown of your duties.
Mm-hmm.
There's a customer window across the counter from you. Customers will ring the bell when they arrive, so greet them quickly or they may get tired of waiting on you. Remember, failing to serve customers will reflect poorly in your performance review. Process their mail and do your best to fulfill their requests, even if they can be a bit unusual.
Unusual requests or unusual customers?
Nothing life-threatening, but don't you worry. We have a strict safety policy, and our employees aren't permitted to die. You're in good hands.
Aren't permitted to die?
As
Wait,
for your
what?
schedule, we do everything we can to enforce a strict work-life balance for our valued employees. Time will be ticking away while you work, but keep an eye on the clock. Once it hits 8 p.m., your mandatory relaxation time begins, and you'll be whisked off to your room.
Mandatory.
Well, I won't keep you any longer, rookie, but I've sent a customer your way to help you practice the basics.
Atomic sorcery calls for a change in my form.
It is time
Pixel.
for a model change. Okay. Let me change the... There we go. Put myself there. Well, I'm not playing a pixel game, but I think it's cute. Maybe I'll go here. Hehe. Next time you play this, they could have a letter sorting kit, right?
Feel free to ask him any lingering questions. I'm sure you'll do just fine.
OMG is my first time seeing that model. It's so cute. I'm so glad you like it. Yeah, it's pretty cute. It's so cute that I could die. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my god, I've been poked. Ah. How could you do that to me? It is very cute. It is actually full live 2D. I know it doesn't seem that way, but it is fully synced up and everything.
And if it ever gets to be too much, just remember, it was your choices that led you here.
That's ominous.
Good luck. Talk soon.
Cool. Okay, somebody's at the window. Speak to customer. Hello. Oh, you startled me. Sorry, I feel like I'm in the wrong place. I didn't expect to see anyone else. Is there something I can mail for you today? Wait, that's my job. You're supposed to give me the mail. If that's your job, then what's my job now? Didn't Liv send you here? Liv? I don't remember. Maybe I am in the wrong place after all. What are you here for? Apparently, I'm here to stamp and process mail. Mail. This teeny tiny Borb is very pokeable. That is true. I am quite pokeable indeed. Yes, I remember now. I'm Amon. I came to have something mailed. That would explain why you're at the post office. I have a letter to send. It's addressed to someone in Dragshallow. You'll need to stamp it to send it there. That I know for sure. Which stamp do I use? Each district has its own colored stamp. Dragshallow Bay is the blue stamp, I think. Check the map above the desk. Check the map, stamp the mail, then what? Put the letter in the mail chute of the same color. Sounds easy enough. Easy for now. There's always more. Anything else I can help you with? That's all. Back to work for me as well now. But I'm in the wrong place for that, I think. Thank you. Cool. Okay. Stamp and sort letters at the letter desk. I can open the letter? I shouldn't do that, right? I shouldn't open people's letters. The fact that I can open it is messed up. Okay, how do I stamp it? Dang, somebody's already at the station. Busy day. That was quite the line to get up to the service window. Really, I'm just incredibly popular. Well, I won't take up too much of your time then. I have a few letters to send out. Here you go. Have a good rest of your day and take care. I don't like how they all disappear into the mist, like. Okay, hang on, there's a map. So drag shallow is blue. I sit. What? Uh-huh. Okay. Wistvale is red. Drag shallow is blue. Wistvale is red. Oops. Oops. Drag shallow blue. Wistvale is red. The woman at your window has a smile bright as a lighthouse and twinkle in her eye like sunlight reflecting off waves. No, hang on. Time to change my model back. Hee. I'll do that.
1_7_1
But what if we
called for a
did
change
it?
in my form.
Ah,
But what if
wish
we
you had done
didn't?
it before I clicked out. Okay, hang on. Goodness gracious. Alright. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm Monica Mandel, your very democratically elected mayor. It is my honor to serve you and offer my welcome to our humble little fishing town. Please accept my apologies. I intended to be here when your workday began, but a family matter kept me occupied. I'm sure you were anxiously awaiting a visit from your democratically elected representative. Wow, the mayor herself. Oh, that's me. Please, though, call me Monica. When I was elected, I swore to treat each member of Carnum Isle like my own family, and I intend to uphold that vow. Now, down to business. No doubt you already understand the importance of your new position. The mail is a crucial service for connecting the many communities of Carnum, and that connection directly contributes to my two pillars of excellence for the town, business and happiness. So, do your best work, keep business flowing, and your customers happy, and I'll put in a good word for you with your employer. Sounds good? Oh, you know Liv? I know each and every soul on this island. It's my duty as mayor, after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to my office. I left my teenager in charge of the front desk, and I fear what they'll do with unrestricted access to my colored pens. We're like a family here. Oh no, right. It was such a pleasure to meet you, Postmaster. I'm looking forward to our collaboration. Together, we'll put Carnum Isle on the map. Cool. Do I sort one letter at a time, or is... That's the part that I'm not sure about. Because if I pick up a whole stack... Okay, actually, let me just put these here for now, and I'll sort them after, maybe. There's still so many! Gollum Hills is yellow. Someone is at the window. Dang! How do I do my job with all these people coming in? Do you have to talk to me? Just drop off your letter, dude. A mustached gentleman makes his way through the rain with aplomb, and the droplets seem to miss him more often than not. There is a fever in his eyes, his gestures are sharp, and his movements frenetic. Good morning, new steward of letters. I, Albert Wick, have come to congratulate you on your new interminable role, and inform you of one of the many perks to come with such an auspicious role. Good morning, Albert. What kind of perk are you talking about? Well, I, dear steward, work for one of Carnam's most ancient, hallowed, and venerable establishments. The Carnam Gazette is an institution here, one that is kin to your own place of work. You deliver mail, we deliver information. In recognition of the sibling-like nature of our organizations, the Carnam Isle Gazette is proud to offer you a fresh copy of the news on your coffee table every single day. Isn't that exciting? Oh boy, the news of the outside world, which I definitely have access to. Yes, well, the one who held your role previously was a fairly insular gentleman. I suppose it makes sense the Carnam Post would choose someone with similar qualities. Ah well, I must be going. We too bear the whole world on our shoulders, don't we? You delivering mail, me the news, it is a terrible burden, and a glorious calling. Best of luck, my spiritual sibling. Let not the rain batter your will. Okay. I like work now. Crag Shallow Bay. Veil is red. Why does this stack not seem to get any smaller? Alright, I'm gonna assume this is one at a time.
Anna Carnegie calls for a change in my form. But what if we didn't?
Okay, well, so 5 more minutes. Yee. I'm glad you guys like the pixel so much. It is quite cute, isn't it? Alright. They have this many letters to send. Okay, cool. Done. What is this? Here's a reminder how to process. Grab a letter, check the district, stamp it, pick up the stack, place them in the slot. Cool. Yep, easy enough. The day ends soon. Prepare yourself. What? Already? Huh? What does that mean? Huh? Huh? Check your mail. They just, like, I forcibly got moved into this other room. Is it time for my forced relaxation? You here, right now. Mail score 18, customer served 4, pay rate. Good work, rookie. $2? I get $2? Okay. Good. Okay. The closet. The writing in this book is faded and illegible except for the following passage. The door slammed behind me, leaving me in absolute darkness. I reached for the knob, but there wasn't one. Hi, Winter. My fingers probed for a keyhole, but found only a smooth surface. I pounded on the door. Mom! Mark! No response. I was close to full-on panic, but I calmed myself, reasoning that eventually my mother would come looking for me. After a few minutes, I noticed the interior of the closet getting lighter. I couldn't see the ceiling, but a cold, uncertain luminance was coming from above, like distant starlight. Then I heard a rustling, like leaves on a tree. In the faint light, the walls slowly undulated. A draft brushed my cheek. At least I hoped it was a draft. I swiped at my face to make sure it wasn't a cobweb, or worse. Straining my eyes and leaning closer to the wall, I discovered the source of the sound, and the movement. Cicadas. Someone had carefully pinned them to the wall, papered the surface with neatly ordered rows. Hundreds of the nasty things. Behind each insect where the thorax had been punctured was a dark smear. Another breeze, stronger this time, and the walls suddenly rippled to life, thousands of cicada wings rustling together. I stumbled back and pounded on the door again. Mom! I'm in the closet! Mom! Mark! Nothing. Breathing hard, I decided to look for another exit. I shuffled forward, determined not to touch the walls, even though it was hard to walk straight without my crutches. The closet just kept going. Not a closet, I thought. More like a passageway. And it was getting wider. Up ahead, the walls seemed to glow. As I got closer, I could see the light came from a series of doors on both sides of the passageway, some giant-sized, some tiny, as if made for a child. Some coated with a warm, buttery light, some with icy brilliance, some with black, though how that was possible, I didn't know. Sounds came from whatever lay behind the doors. From one, there came the screech of an out-of-tune fiddle. The keening notes crawled inside my head, leaving my tongue coated with a metallic slick. From another, a child sang a wordless, tuneless song that made my scalp prickle. I was panting now, a cold sweat running down my back. What was happening here? Then as I approached a door to my right, I heard the hard-edged buzz of cicadas. The volume surged, louder and louder, moving towards a deafening crescendo. From within the sound, there came the clomp of heavy boots drawing near. They stopped on the other side of the door, and the singing abruptly ended. That's it. A little scary. Okay. Can I put this back somewhere? Post office history. The writing in this book is faded and illegible except for the following passages. Ah, you're playing it. Yeah! How far did you get through it, Cassie? Because I saw, when I opened it in Steam, I saw that you were my friend that had played it recently. Notable moments in post office history. The 387th annual Carnum Isle mailing competition, a grueling challenge to see who could earn the most money in a single day. Third place, Postmaster Barzeliax earned 826 by heroically shipping all of the items from the bathroom, including the toilet paper, to the Carnum Memorial Hospital. What a shame the hospital had been closed for years and was unable to accept such a generous donation. In second place, the postmaster known as Capricious Muse earned $860 with a clever piece of art. I have not gotten too far, but I played the first couple of days. I was helping the team test. Oh, okay, yeah. It was on my wish list, and then they nicely sent me a key. Over the week, they lost their mind creating a beautiful painting with $860 worth of packages and shipped that instead, fooling our automated mail scoring system. When asked for a comment, it responded, "The liminal void. It beckons." Okay. In first place, Postmaster Nanashi bent space and time itself to earn $1,020 in a single day. It is currently unknown as to how Nanashi earned this much, so they have been relocated to the penance chamber for questioning, and we will have an answer, eventually. Some say you can still hear the screams echoing through the mailroom today, but we assure you that's just the new ventilation system, and we recommend ignoring the sound. I see. Okay, it's been a second. The timer ran out. If nobody's gonna redeem another one, I'm gonna switch back. Going once. Going twice.
Zachary art calls for a change in my form. But what if you didn't, though?
Alright. Just gonna be a pixel for ages. Oh, I just remembered I had turned off the surprise quests during the collab, but now that that's over, I can turn them back on. Let me do that real quick before we continue. It is very cute. I am glad that it's getting getting love, because I don't use the other bottles too often, so it is nice. Okay. Cool. What just happened? Uh-oh, something weird happened. Something strange happened and it reset my goal thing. Huh? What happened? Because I'm clearly at 5,000 points and then I hit save just to turn on the... Hmm? Weird. There we go. Now we're good. Something strange happened. Okie dokie. Okay, it's all good now. I love the pixel bird, but I also want to farm cards. Ah! Understandable. It's official. I'm cursed. Oh no. What are you cursed with? Did you roll another one? I thought ones were good. Oops. No. I want to still read the book. Hang on. Come back. In the early days of the post office, we were not yet established enough to offer such robust care packages for our employees, and death on the job was a commonplace incident. That seems... That's... What do you mean by it was a commonplace incident? That shouldn't be the case? Most common deaths included, but not limited to, accidentally shredding yourself, impaled while trying to escape through customer window, sending yourself through the pneumatic tube, locking yourself in the safety deposit box. Huh. I feel like this is not... Might not be a normal post office. I broke your goal thing. No, you didn't. I broke my goal thing. It's fixed now. Can I not just, like, place it down? You know? Okay, fine. What are these? There's a basketball. What do I do with this? The basketball with no hoop. Interesting. The painting is of the mail sorting. Okay. There's a Monstera! But where's the water for me to do anything with? Can I open these drawers? Hi, Instant! I guess not. Why is the rug all like that? Like it. Bathroom. Can I take a bath? There's another Monstera in here. I don't get to take a bath. I don't get to open this. It's a Pothos. A tiny little towel. Well, that's... Huh. Interesting. Yet another Monstera. Okay, so there's a bathroom. And what's in here? Closet? Oh. What the? You collapse from exhaustion. I see. You collapse from exhaustion? Hello. Taro.
Welcome back, rookie. How was your first night of sleep in your new home?
You weren't kidding about relaxation time being mandatory.
Of course not. Time away from work is a freedom we enforce very seriously here. Back in the olden days, you would have stamped until you passed out from exhaustion or blood loss by paper cuts, whichever came first. Mandatory relaxation time is much more civilized.
My room is a bit
After all
disheveled.
the perks and benefits of this job, you're hung up on a messy room. Gotta say, Rook, I didn't take you to be one to complain about free room and board. If that's the biggest complaint you have about your new job, I think that's a good sign.
What's with the creepy painting by my bed?
Oh, right. There was a little mix-up with your application. Some of your answers were sent to our decorating staff while they were selecting artwork they thought you'd enjoy. Sometimes questions and answers like to scramble themselves around, those rascals. Unfortunately, it's too late to change the art now that it's so nicely hung up and all. Maybe think of it as exposure therapy.
I see, that's why it was art of me working in an office when I said my biggest fear was working in an office. That's rude. Alright, changing back my model. Also, hehe. Let's see here. Where am I at? Wow. Yeah. Bye, Pixelburb. I will miss you. It's okay. Pixelburb will be back when you have more feathers to spin. Hehehe. Okay. Alright. Exposure. I'll take waking up in an actual bed over a dungeon any day.
Yeah, I would too. And when you say dungeon, we didn't hire a criminal, did we?
No, I mean the dungeon on the post office.
Right, that dungeon. Speaking of, have you seen the carnival in your closet yet?
Better not be any creepy clowns in there.
Wishful thinking. What's a carnival without creepy clowns? Anyways, I had a couple of books dropped off for you while you were sleeping. They should be in the custodian closet. Make sure to grab them at some point. They'll come in handy. The address book contains a list of names and addresses of the island residents. The guidebook is the same, but for businesses. It also has some information about Carnum's history and what's bumping around town. If you receive a blank envelope with no address, you can open up either book, select where you want to send it, and the address will appear right there on the letter.
Tries to mail something without an
You'd
address.
be surprised. That's the fun of the mailroom. You never quite know what you're going to get. And, I mean, have you ever worked retail? Customers are always forgetting things that should be common sense.
That is true.
Well, that's all I have for today. Keep up the good work, and I'm sure you'll do just fine. I'll talk to you later, rookie.
Oh. Who put these here? Interesting. Doloth is yellow. Okay. There are some very interesting names for addresses. Bailey Hartley. Hogwash. Devil's Square, huh? Cool. Nobody's at the window. I'm gonna run down into the custodian. Oops, somebody's there now. Hello. An elderly woman moves toward the window with an almost unerring grace. Where the rain should strike and disrupt her carefully sculpted hair, it instead slips off, unmarred. Paper Please gameplay in 3D. The game description did say that it was kind of like Papers, Please. Her eyes are a cloudy blue, yet something in them feels antithetical to the ones that hang above you. Dag, dearie. My name is Isabella de Wermuttel. I have some mail to send. Yes, ma'am. I'll get right on it. Oh, I do love a bit of haste. To be quite honest, this is not a terribly important piece of mail. On occasion, I simply find it pleasing to step out of my home into the wider island. The way it ages reminds me uncomfortably that time is passing for myself as well. Ah, but as my parents would say, alle butter. Time feels odd here. Can't put my finger on why. Carnham is an old place. We like to pretend that we were founded a few centuries ago, but the truth is that artifacts here have been traced much further back in time. That aside, I must admit I also wanted to take a look at our new postal worker. I have an important package arriving this week. Should it make it here, which is never a guarantee with our weather, I'd appreciate you granting it the utmost care. I promise I'll keep a close eye out. Vielen Dank, thank you, that is. Now I must return home. I fear the cold and wet doesn't agree with my rather bolder notions for what a woman of my years is capable of. Auf Wiedersehen, Postmaster. Someone is at the window. Woman waits at the window, anxiously clutching a stack of envelopes. She casts glances back into the fog as though hoping someone may appear within its haze. I'm so sorry to bother you, but I'm Lillian Lennox and my daughter Amara has gone missing. I've been searching everywhere for some sign of her. Has a young girl been by? What does she look like? She's very small, with auburn hair she likes to wear in 2 braids. She was wearing a patterned black and white dress last I saw her. What happened before she went missing? She's quite ill and has been struggling lately with her situation. We got into an argument last night. I tried my best to calm her down, but this morning she was gone. I don't know where she could have gone, and with this weather and her health... I'm sorry, I haven't seen her. That's all right. I don't think she could have made it all this way by herself. Why olive butter isn't it olives in butter? I don't know. I have some flyers. That's why I'm here, really. They have a description of Amara and information on how to contact me if anyone has seen her. I've been so flustered I didn't have any idea who to send them to. I just knew I had to spread these as much as I can. Do you think you could use some kind of address directory to label them for me? Send them wherever you can. Someone has to know something. I would be happy to help. I'll mail them out right away. You will? Oh, thank you so much. If you see or hear anything, please call me immediately at 2943. Collection of envelopes are pushed through the window slot before the distressed mother fades into the mist. Oh, these are blank ones. Okay, well, I do need... Go get the thing. You are not prepared. Try again tomorrow. Is it here? No, that's up to my room. Where's the custodian's closet? There it is. Custodian's closet. Eh? This is not what the closet looked like before. Address book. And guidebook. Hope I opened one. I didn't mean to. The address book. I guess I'll just try to get a little bit of everybody. Select an address to add it to the blank. Oh. Let's do Daisy Adams. No. Jolene. Let's send it to Jolene. I don't know. I'm just trying to send it out as best as I can. I guess I should get out of just the A's. Hello, Savara. Bateman. Probably don't want to send it to somebody with a last name of Bateman. I don't know. That does not seem like a good idea. This person is deceased, so I probably shouldn't, Right. I'll send it to this dude. Roth Hills. Okay, somebody's at the window. How many times do you think I've handed you this letter? This is the first, I think. I was hoping that was the answer. Maybe I'll see you soon with this letter again. Okay. Hi, Ender. A little weird. Drag Shallow Bay. Duluth Hills. Drag Shallow Bay. Alright, some more of these missing person letters. Send it to Byron Clybourne of Westvale. I didn't mean to open the letter. I hope that's not a problem, that it's like opened when I'm sending it. I didn't mean to open it. Merle Du Bois sounds like a, I don't know, somebody who might know where a missing child is. Who knows? The fact that I'm just sort of like randomly sending these to people is very funny. Oh, it's the very beginning. Let's pick somebody from the end of the alphabet. Relatively end of the alphabet. Finn Perry. I'm being a person who receives a random letter, but it's not a random letter, it's like a missing child poster, so... An item has arrived in the pneumatic tube. Heck is the pneumatic tube? Where is that? Oh, I could have turned on the radio.
Tomorrow morning. And thank you for tuning in to KRNN
Where's the pneumatic
Radio,
tube?
your trusted source for local news. Have a good night.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know where the pneumatic tube is. Oh, crap. Oh, I think I just saw it. Well, I can do it tomorrow, I guess, but I'm probably not going to get as good of a rating. Heck is the pneumatic tube? Proposed changes. Centralized main exit, I see. Huh. Oh, you got a Sea King. Yay. Anything else I can do in my room? Always seems to be storming. Can't watch the TV. I guess I can just go to sleep. Don't know what else to do. Still don't really understand what to do with a pneumatic tube. Alright. Ooh, it bugs me the
look
rug
who's
is not
up
same,
and early
right?
This morning. Eager to start the next big day of work? Oh, I know exactly what you mean. I took the liberty of letting the locals know to hold off on mailing any packages for your first couple days of work. But since you seem capable of more than just menial tasks, I'm lifting that restriction going forward.
I'm honored you think so highly of
Don't be
me.
carried away. So far, you've had about a 1 in 3 chance of accidentally choosing the right stamp even if you had no idea what you were doing. I'll reserve my judgment for when the actual work begins.
Oh man.
Anyways, packages have an extra step in their processing, but aren't as common as letters. Place them on the packaging station, check the map on the wall, and stamp them the same way as letters.
Hello. That Hyoga, welcome, welcome.
After that, press the scan button, and the machine will make sure the contents are safe for transport.
Check the map, stamp, scan.
Once the package is stamped and scanned, there's a chute to the left of the machine by your apartment door. Pop the package in the chute, and it'll be on its way. But explanations will only get you so far. This will be much easier when you have an actual package to work with. Amon should be on his way now with a package so you can get some hands-on experience.
Is Amon alright?
As much as anyone on this island can be.
Thought he was supposed to be taking my mail at
I'm
first.
sure it was just a little misunderstanding. He gets nervous around new people. Give him another chance.
I see. Are you from States? Yes.
Maybe try being a bit nicer to him this time. Right.
I was very
Well,
nice to
go
him.
get him, rookie.
What the heck?
Talk soon.
Well, I am in a mail dungeon, so alright. Let's see what's in here. You. Proposed building expansion. Looking to find me? I left instructions high up and out of sight. When you find these, this image should help. Okay. Oh, hello again. Didn't expect to see you here. Didn't Liv send you to see me? Yes, but I wasn't sure you would still be here. I think I'm still Amon. Amon, who are you today? You think you're still Amon? I wasn't quite sure who I would wake up as. Seems I'm still Amon. Who are you today? I'm still the same person. Me too, it seems, but I don't fully remember why I'm even here. Liv said you had a package for me. That's right, I remember. Do you have a package for me to mail today? Sir, you bring the mail to me. Then I'm still in the wrong place. Sorry about that. Here's a package for you. So I checked the map, stamped, and scanned. We always scan. Packages on the shelf, too. They arrive overnight. There's also a button to weigh, but you won't need that yet. After you scan, the machine will give the package a label. Sometimes the label means nothing, but sometimes. Oh, hello again. Didn't expect to see you here. Sometimes what? What do you mean? Sometimes you... Sorry, who are you today? Go get some rest, Amon. I can figure it out from here. Yes, that sounds nice. Hey, 15 stream streak. Nice. I think I'll just... Goodbye for now. A little unsettling. Okay. Doloth Hills. Stamp, scan. Volatile, handle with fear. Oh. Huh? Someone's at the window. I have nothing for you, only misfortune and a letter. Okay. Okie dokie. It's ominous. Doloth Hills. Nice, nice, nice. Tail. Oh, thank God. So hear me out. First of all, I'm a Japanese high schooler first year. Got my summer assignments and that I had to interview a foreigner. I didn't find anyone here. I see. Well, I'm glad you could find someone. That's cool. Fail. Hi, Izzy! Is it possible if I ask some questions? Nothing personal? Yes, that's fine. Okay. Eugene Jessel, that's a name. Kyler Infante. Stagnant Marsh Summit. That's interesting. Trenton Wheeler. Siren Call Road. Nicholas Murphy. Voidborn Fork. Yeah, these names get me everything. There are shapes in the fog. I can see them shifting. Weren't you here earlier? Just 3 questions. Yeah, that's fine. Ask away. Stalking me. Please, just take this letter. I need to get home where it's safe. Haven't I already spoken to you? Maybe not. Interesting. Jocelyn Sallow. What's your name? Where you came from? Do you like Japanese culture? My name is Himeutsugi. I am from the United States, and I do like Japanese culture. My husband is Japanese. So yeah. Yes? There's a shredder. It's so freaky. So freaky looking. When will I need to shred things? Oh, the clock! Wow, time goes by really fast. Okay, well, let me look at that letter again. A hard-bitten old mess of a human stalks towards the window, his eyes whip to and fro, never settling on one place for long. His gaze settles on you, brows knitting together. Oh, hi, do you have a letter for me? He nods sharply, shoving a letter through the slot. Mail this. Raise your eyebrows as high as you can. With a scowl, he walks away, shrinking in the darkness. Don't forget to find where the tube system is, where you can find it again. Yeah, I did figure it out. I saw it as they were dragging me away. I was like, oh, never mind. I think I see it. Okay. But yeah, it's behind me on the... Ethan Wynn. Goodness. Oop. It's almost time for mandatory relaxation. That would be cool. I want to have pigeon housing. Okay. Post office should be the bustling hub of downtown Westvale. It's the proposed change notes. Huh. Is it Kamenzi? Hello, hello. Guess I can close the tube door now. I guess the phlegmatic tube is coming from other floors is the thing. Is it almost time for the end of the day? Where's the clock? Oh, mandatory relaxation time is a coming. Why is everything nailed down? Oh, could take the calculator. That's fun. And a pencil sharpener. Okay. Yep. My mandatory relaxation time. Yippee! What do I even do with all this money that I'm getting? Like... a bunch of shoes in there. The laundry hamper. What's in here? Do not open. Okay. Well, I do like to follow instructions. Ew. Anything in this bathroom? Pay for rent, probably. But they said the room and board was free. When do I eat? Take a bath? Or brush my teeth? Am I just role-playing? We're just pretending that I'm doing free after you paid for it monthly. But that's not free. That's not what free sounds like. Mm-hmm. Okay. Off we go. Another day.
Good morning, rookie. Starting to get the hang of things yet?
I love it. I could do this forever.
Perfect. The Carnum Isle Post Office is proud to offer reliable, stable employment. As such, our employees are forever safe from the horrors of losing your job, being fired, and even quitting.
Yeah.
How's that for job security?
How do you manage to make everything sound so sinister?
Today is a new day, but it's shaping up to be a fairly easy one. Nothing new to introduce to you, just another completely normal day of work. Just practicing what you've learned, and I'm sure you'll be just fine. Sorry. This never happened before.
Uh-oh.
Hey, let's see if I can fix it.
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Hello again, friend. Thank you for coming to speak with me. I don't recognize you. Have you been here before? Of course I have. Don't you remember me? We've never met. Think back. We've seen each other many times. But enough of that. I'm here for something very important. There's a package for me under the name Indrik. Please bring it to me here at the window. Sure, I'll be right back. Thank you, friend. Return to me if you cannot locate it. I will be here. Huh? don't see any. I don't see it. I don't see it. Did you find it? There's no package with that name here. Maybe check back tomorrow? Apologies, friend. I misremembered when it would arrive. Packages arrive every morning, so it may be here tomorrow. Thank you for checking. Please forgive the inconvenience. You need anything else? Please check again now. On the top shelf, to your left. Top shelf. Oh. Did you find it? I did. Ah, here it is. You have my thanks once again, friend. Just doing my job. And that's precisely why I came to see you. Tell me, friend, why did you choose to not open the package? Were you not curious what was inside? I'm not allowed to open customers' packages. So, rules influence your decisions. Very interesting, friend. That could be useful, very useful indeed. Were you testing me? Not at all. I only wished to see what you would do. I've been watching you for some time now, studying. For whatever reason, this place revolves around your decisions. Every choice you make has cascading effects. I am very curious to see what you will do. What does that mean, revolves around me? Have you not sensed it? You, at the core of it all. It is uncanny, fascinating. You, a needle amongst threads. You don't fully understand it yet, but this place, it's very wrong. I don't have all the answers, but you. I'm learning more and more as you continue to choose. And I intend to bend this system to my will. Continue your work here, avoid suspicion, and most importantly, make choices. Do not blindly do as you're told. That's what this place wants. Disobey, experiment, toy with the threads of this place. Let's see what we can learn together. This game screams Archivio and I'm getting so many ideas. I know, right? No way, this is crazy. No need for haste, friend. There is plenty of time for you to decide your role. But consider my words carefully. I will return when I feel you are ready to learn more. When I depart, Liv will call again. You must answer swiftly to avoid her suspicion. You know Liv? For a very long time. But she does not know me. Not yet. Let's keep this our little secret for now. Liv will find out in due time. Now, I must go. See you next time, friend. We can talk without the creepy lights in the future.
There you are. I lost you for a sec there when the line went out. Sometimes Carnum storms interfere with things like that. Must be a rowdy one today. Only a few seconds. Everything all right over there?
I'm not gonna tell her. Everything's fine here, just another totally normal day.
I have to run for now, but I'll see about getting the phone lines fixed. Good luck. Talk soon.
So many packages. Volatile, handle. Handle with fear. Do you ever read the letters that people hand you? Of course not. Oh, you really should. I read the letters that show up at my home all the time. They're fascinating. Anyway, here's a letter. This one probably isn't interesting, though. I don't even know what it says. Okay, a little strange. Walter Sanders. Drag Shallow Bay. Great, well, I want to deal with all the packages first. Volatile, handle with fear. What the... Fragile, handle with care. Why are so many of these volatile? Cumbersome, handle with strength. Oh, I even walk slower when I'm carrying it. That's so funny. Shallow Bay. Okay, I think that's all the packages. Yep. Now to the letters. You know, totally normal game. Nothing untoward has happened except for the fact that I'm locked in here for life. I don't know about that. And I'm getting all this money to spend on I don't even know what. But aside from that, it's, you know, it's very nice and cozy. Not a horror game. I don't know why it's tagged as a horror game. I'm sure everything is fine. A nice, cozy game. What do I do with this letter? Hand it here and I mail it. That's it? That seems suspiciously easy. All right, thanks. Okay, interesting. It does seem suspiciously easy, doesn't it? Pneumatic tube. Regained. You mailed a letter using the wrong chute. Someone was waiting for that letter and will now be very disappointed. What? When? Huh? When? What? Dang. When did... What? I made a mistake. An overburdened statue of a man trods towards the window. His hands move with tired precision as he passes a letter through the slot. His eyes pass over you as he grows closer, scanning for injury or illness or taint of madness. Good day, and welcome to Carnim. I hope you find it to be only half as dreary as most its denizens do. Let's go, number 3. How's it going? It's going well. I'm working in a post office that may or may not be haunted. Maybe that's what makes it a horror game. You do things right and the game just gaslights you, maybe. Bad and naughty postal workers get visited by the tube. I know, I don't think I did anything wrong, man. I'm Dr. Praveen Payne, Carnim's sole medical practitioner. You likely won't see much of me in the coming days as I'm tasked with handling all manner of ailment and injury the people here seem to delight in receiving. He sighs heavily and wipes condensation from his brow. Forgive the dourness. My patients seem to have a knack for coming to me with new and exciting injuries that I must deal with using the limited resources the Isle can provide. If you'd mail my letter to the mayor, I'd truly appreciate it. If Carnim Memorial were to reopen, I feel certain my caseload and general demeanor would improve. Whole island has only one doctor? Indeed, it seems ridiculous, doesn't it? In the past week, I have treated 3 separate cases of yellow fever, smallpox, and typhoid. I'm grateful they rarely spread in the way I'd expect, but it's simply ridiculous. Forgive the grousing, I must return to my practice. Okay. I thought I was pretty good about checking where they're supposed to go. Okay. I must have misstamped it too, if that actually happened. Unless the game, again, is simply gaslighting me. Which seems very possible. Still don't know what mistake I made. Third drowning this month occurs in Hag's Teeth. I didn't know I could drink coffee. Oh, it's turning the screen blue. Oops. Well, I just wanted to put the cup down. Oh. Whoa, I walk around really fast. Wee! Wee! Oh my gosh, wee! Caffeine! It's funny. Oh, it wore off already. Give me the rest of that sweet, sweet caffeine. Give me that. Sweet. Oh, it's day nears its end, but I just had all this caffeine. Are you gonna let me bring my caffeine? No? Oh, they make me drop it. Gotta go fast. Made a mistake, apparently. -1. I made a mailing error, but I don't even remember seeing it. That's so annoying. Somebody's gonna be disappointed now. Whatever, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Me drinking my iced latte, yeah. Gotta go fast, like Sonic. I drank a coffee and then immediately went to bed. What if I just don't? Will they mandatory pull me in for work too? Let's find out.
Good morning! How's my favorite little post officer doing this morning?
I knew I was your favorite.
Don't get too excited. You're only my favorite by default. How's that old saying go? It's always easier to win a race when no one else shows up. Or was it the only bird gets the worm?
Wait, am I the only other post officer on this
to
island?
Business, then. It's a brand new day, which means it's time to learn about my favorite part of the job, prepping the delivery truck.
What happened to all the packages I sent the past few
Oh,
days?
don't worry about those. They were just practice packages. Or something.
What?
Ones today are real, though.
Oh.
If you go into the storage room, you'll see a big garage door at the back. Interact with it, and you'll be able to start loading packages into the bed of the delivery truck. Of course not. Some packages require very specific positioning, for ease of delivery or for safety reasons. Here at Farnham Post, we pride ourselves on being willing to ship almost anything. Depending on the scan result of a package, you may have to adjust your strategy for positioning, so be careful.
What?
Be sure to load as many packages as you can, because any leftover packages will roll over to the next day, and any packages left at the end of the work week will be deducted from your pay. And just a warning, we've used the same delivery pallets for the past century, so they may be a bit weathered, shall we say. Any questions?
What's wrong with
They're
pallets?
just a bit aged. Don't worry, if it bothers you, you can always put some of your stipend towards upgrading them through the post officer's catalog.
Okay, I have to use my own money to upgrade stuff.
Any more questions?
Does the driver just sit there until the truck is
Where
ready?
else would he wait? Any more questions?
What if I don't want to?
Well, what normally happens to employees who don't do their jobs? I'll let you noodle on that one. Any more questions? The truck leaves at the end of each day. Some post officers prefer to load packages bit by bit, and others
Finally
do
a
it all
new
at
one.
once.
Yay, congrats.
It's personal preference, really. But space in the truck is limited, and any packages not loaded by the end of the week will be docked from your pay. Any more questions? That's all for today. I'll let you figure the rest out on your own. Good luck. Talk soon.
Okay. Aha! This is what I get to spend my money on. Upgrades. I could have galactic scenery. Light up your space. That is nice. That's money. Record player. Uh-huh. I could have brass stamps soon. Eyed stamps. It watches, it does not understand, it hungers. Okay. Erasable stamps. Oh, that's nice. Unseen assistance. Hidden helper will stamp a few letters each day. Warning, the mail is your job. No refunds for his mistakes. I see. Uh-huh. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess that answered the question of what I spend my money on. Fragile. Oh, sorry, you gotta repeat. Clavenger is such a cool last name. Atticus Clavenger. Peter Morden. Ignorant. Okay. Interesting. Doo-doo-doo. Volatile. Handle with fear. Okay. Shallow Bay. Purified. That's good, I guess. Hear ye, the infinite bread, town crier has arrived. Infinite bread? That's right, Carnum Isles sourdough bakery led by the beast with no yeast, the entity. The entity, our greatest, most fermented entity. I think you may be in the wrong place. You discard it just like that? This can't be serious. The proof is all there. Are these all bread puns? Rise up! I can't leave here. I'm not your target demographic. Enough flim-flammery. I've done what the entity asked, and now I must depart. Oven spring! Okay. Stranger things have happened, I suppose. The entity. Okay. Did you hear that? What was that sound? What did it sound like? Like a low rumble, followed by voices. Lots and lots of voices. How odd. Anyways, here's a letter. Sorry if I startled you. Take care, will you? Something feels off lately. He has no proof because he has no pudding. Not even bread pudding. That's funny. Delbert Wesker. As you approach the window, the silhouette of the awaiting customer darts to the left, out of sight, as though spooked by your arrival. As you pause in confusion, a voice calls out. A flash of lightning, a gust of wind, and poof! The nature's deadliest hunter, the riddle mole, appears as if from thin air. I dunno, bread puns are kind of stale no matter how you slice it. Oh my god. I gill you. I'll give Atomic some fish too. You feel your legs stiffen as the mole's eyes begin to glow and a faint gasp escapes your lungs. What is this sensation? Is it a trance or something far more sinister at work? Did you just say your own stage directions out loud? It is I, the Riddle Mole, Carnum's most dangerous criminal, here to exact my revenge upon the Postal Service. Just as the deadly mole lures in its victims with its beautiful song and glowing eyes, you find yourself ensnared in my presence. Solve my riddles, and you may live to tell the tale of your brush with death against the most apex of predators, the Riddle Mole. I'm ready for the first riddle. An eager beaver, are we? You'll regret that in time, for the beaver is the most common prey of the dreaded mole. First riddle. I am not alive, but I hunger. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I have no mouth, but will drown in water. What am I? Fire. You find yourself being ever so slowly drawn forward into the mole's siren song. Your stance weakens and your pulse quickens. You realize this is not just a battle for your life. It's a battle for your soul. And the second riddle? Enough stalling. Second riddle. What ends with E but only contains one letter? An envelope. Although I like this, the battle cry of the dreaded mole. Yee! Closer and closer you stumble. Your vision narrows and your muscles begin to spasm in protest. You now stand at an arm's length from death itself, and thoughts of escape begin to dwindle away. I wish you'd tell me if I got the answer right. Third riddle! We near the end. Your very life hangs in the balance. Will you stand and fight or succumb to the power of the mole? Alright, let's hear it. What is so fragile that even saying its name breaks it? Silence. You feel your feet affix themselves to the ground, and they tingle with a strange sensation. As an ancient tree reaches outward with its tangle of roots, so too do the soles of your feet cement you in place. Try as you might, you cannot move. You are stuck. Did I win? That remains to be seen! How many riddles did you answer correctly? All of them. Blast it! I knew I should have picked harder riddles. What do we do now? Another flash of lightning tears through the sky and strikes the ground in front of you. You are forced to shield your eyes from the blast, despite how you fear taking your eyes off the fiend before you. When the dust clears, you feel a rush of energy course through your body, beginning at your feet and surging upward. Your mind sharpens and your heart begins to steady itself. The mole is gone. You have survived. But for how long? Woo! I won! Gloat while you can. There's no recorded evidence of a mole failing to catch its prey once it's marked. You cannot hide forever. Until then, poof! And I disappear into the mist. Thanks for the hydrate. Oh, it was fun. Very silly game. Sage Denmark. What a name. Alright. I got another message. Even though you hear his steps before seeing him through the rain, a juggernaut of a human. His arms look like tree stumps grafted onto flesh. There is an apathy in his eyes that speaks of a life spent with bitter repetition and little earned at the end of ever-lengthening days. I don't recognize you. You look new. Where'd they toss the puny twerp who was here before? Who was here before me? I think there was someone else then. They looked like... You know, I can't actually picture his face anymore. I mostly just remember that I couldn't stand coming here to see whoever it was. Sorry, the mail gets me all worked up. Can't stand it. Name's Gary Bailey. I run the Drag Shallow Fishing Collective, and this is my least favorite part of the job. You'd think we'd have figured out a better way to communicate by now. Like some way for two people to speak directly while they're in two different places. You mean like a phone? Okay, look. The first thing I told you was how much I hate the mail and the other person who used to work here. Let's not start our relationship off on the wrong foot as well. Save the sass for someone else, and we'll get along just fine. I'll do my best to keep my cool while I'm here as well. This place just gives me the creeps. Oh well, I've already hung around here longer than I'd like to. Long enough to where I don't even remember what I was mailing now. Another stupid letter, probably. Thank you for your business. Yeah, anglerfish tattoo. Rare cuts. I got something in the pneumatic tube, even though I'm sure I did it all correctly. Oh, it's a... 100 letters mailed correctly. Fairy's March has been added to your record collection. Nice. Oops. Volatile should not touch other packages. Fragile should not touch broken sections of the pallet. Okay. Corners may touch without penalty. Oh shoot. Oh no. Nope. Well, okay. I guess time ran out. No, I couldn't get all the packages onto the truck. That's so rude. Hello, Star of Light. Good to see you. It's tough when the volatile packages can't touch each other. Nice. Made a bunch of money. Go to sleep. Do I eat? I guess I don't eat. I forgot to read the newspaper. Who has time to read the newspaper? Not me.
Look who's back for another exciting day of work at the post office.
How are you always so energetic in the morning?
A hot cup of coffee and the promise of a new day full of opportunity. Or maybe there's just nothing else to do on this island other than throw yourself into your work.
What I do in my spare time.
Spare time? I don't remember assigning you any spare time.
Sounds like there are a lot of things happening in Carnum.
Trust me, there's nothing to do on this island. And besides, you have plenty of things to keep you busy right here. Distractions would only slow you down, and less work means less pay. You wouldn't want that, would you?
Makes sense.
There's the right attitude. It's time for us to throw you a final curveball. Our delivery routes are constantly adapting to events on the island in order to maintain peak efficiency. Road closures, flooding, large portions of the populace inexplicably becoming unavailable. This is where you come in.
Just tell me what I need to know.
Straight to the point. I like it. To keep track of all the daily changes to the delivery routes, we keep a board for you to reference just above the workstations. They'll include up-to-date instructions on how you'll need to adjust your process.
Oh no.
Today, unfortunately, a security incident is forcing us to process all mail sent to Doloth Hills as return to sender.
Okay.
Return to sender is the white stamp at each desk. We use it when mail is undeliverable. But don't worry, I'm sure the Doloth Hills folk will be feeling much better tomorrow. Always make sure to follow the daily wrinkles in the mailing process, whatever they may be, or your pay will be docked. You know, to incentivize you and all that jazz.
Sure.
There should be a book at your workstations next week for you to reference with lots of fun tips and tricks for how to process the mail.
Cool.
If you're ever feeling lost with how to send mail to Felchurch or not sure why your paychecks are being docked, give them a read. You may learn something new. Mail could need more than one stamp, packages could need extra processing, the delivery truck could implement new arrangement restrictions. Last week, we had to send all the mail to Dragshallow through the pneumatic tube. Of course,
Okay.
to compensate you for the added strain, you'll be happy to know that any mail you process with these added complications will earn you more money on your paycheck. And any mistakes you make will earn even larger deductions. Fun! And with that all wrapped up, I think it's about time to get to work. As this is the final day of work this week, tomorrow is your day off, and then we start a brand new week after you've had a whole day to refresh yourself. I'm sure it'll be so restful that it passes by in a flash, and you barely even remember it. I'm sure you have lots of questions, but as I always say,
I was like, what do I even get to do on my day off?
The answers you'll need.
Drag Shallow sounds like an entertainment establishment. It does
Good
a little
luck.
bit.
Talk soon.
Well, so Doloth Hills must be returned to sender. Thanks for the head pads. How you doing, Raguna? Nail Burb doing good job. So far I've only made one mistake, even though I don't remember making it. This dude came and told me, like, break the rules! Do what you want! And I don't want to do that. I'm very good at following directions. Oh, alright. A package. A package. Wistvale. Cumbersome.
Hey, it's me again. I have an important favor to ask if you have a second.
Yeah.
I think someone left the light on in the custodian closet again. Can you check on that for me?
Someone? Who else is in here with me?
It was a poor choice of words. Don't read too far into it. The door should be behind you somewhere. Just read the labels to make sure it's the right one. I need you to head inside and locate the spare bulbs to fix the light. If I remember, there should be a box of spares on a shelf to your left. Oh, and do try not to overthink this. Get the light changed and make sure it doesn't impact your work for the day. Good luck. Talk soon.
Okay. Okay. Yes? Nothing exciting today, just a couple of letters to give you. Please don't shred them. I won't. That's a huge relief. Thank you. Why would I shred? Doloth Hills. Okay. Okay. Lots of return to sender today. Cumbersome, handle with strength. Yeah, sorry to anyone trying to mail the Doloth Hill today. We ain't doing it. Can't stick around. Please get these sent or your manager will be hearing from me. Good day. Great. Not people threatening me with my manager. That's all the packages. Oh my gosh. Oof. Powerfully built woman walks toward the window, all tight sinew and muscle. Wow, she's beautiful, gorgeous. Hello. You can practically hear the restrained strength in her hands as she pushes a letter towards you under the window. Hey, letter to send. Make sure it gets out. Can do. Great, I appreciate it. While I have you, can I ask you something? Sure, go for it. Have you seen anything strange lately? It's been an incredibly strange week. How so? A creepy guy in a bowler hat turned off all the lights, stopped time, and insisted that we'd met before. He's just an old superstition. He doesn't exist. Anything else? I woke up in a dungeon, climbed out into a closet, the dungeon door disappeared, now I'm stuck here. Anything else? Every night I'm sent up to my room by a mysterious force where I'm forced to sleep until the morning. Your definition of strange is a night off from work. Anything else? Nope, I got nothing. Fine, I'll be back in a couple days. If you see anything, let me know next time, yeah? I mean, I just told you all the weird things that are happening and you're gaslighting me, but okay. Oh, being dragged away again. I think I'm gonna get some docked because this is the end of the week and I couldn't get all the stupid packages onto the... Yeah, well, it was pretty close. I did pretty okay. All things considered, you know. I know, I had to have some pay deductions. I couldn't get all the things on the cart, on the truck.
The bare minimum isn't something to aspire towards, rookie. Go on, exceed your mail processing limits and impress me next week.
I did fine. Pallet score minus 100, 2 mailing errors. Okay. I did my best. What the... Huh? What? Why am I here again? It's not time for you to... Here again. Is it a time loop?
Good morning, rookie. All rested up and ready for your big first day?
Which means second week.
No. Pretty positive I meant first day. I slept pretty hard the second. Male labor is no joke.
We've met before.
Sounds like you had a wild dream last night. Pretty common, those new job jitters. Why don't you take a deep breath, chant some mantras, center yourself? Your first day at Carnum Isle Post is a big to-do. Whatever you say, rookie. Before you begin today, I have something very exciting to tell you about. By popular demand, the Carnum Isle Post is relaunching our state-of-the-art mail service helpline once again. On the contrary, it's an invaluable tool to help with your day-to-day work. It's an automated phone line you can call anytime during your shift, with a variety of useful functions.
Like I have so much time.
You can input an incident code given to you by your supervisor, but most importantly, you can raise or lower the amount of mail you receive. More mail means more money, of course. We pride ourselves on being the most efficient mail service for 4,000. No need to panic. These incident codes were designed for your safety. I left a note by the phone with all the details. Be sure to grab that and refer to your... Would you look at that? I'm sending Amon over to give you... The fresh air would do him some good, and I know he'd be so excited to see you again. Did I say again? My apologies. The week before you arrived was tiresome. Then we're incredibly lucky to have a new post officer with this much experience.
Oh. You're probably right. Why does it do that? Okay, thank you, Zach.
Regardless, Amon sure would enjoy seeing you again. Shall I? Splendid. In the meantime, keep... And if it ever gets to be too much, good luck.
Okay. Drowned body discovered in morning tide. Okay. Interesting. Hello again, Amon. Oh, you startled me. Sorry, I feel like I'm in the wrong place. We've had this conversation before. We met last week? That sounds so strangely familiar. I also remember a letter. I need that letter. Perhaps you can help find it, but... Sorry, who are you today? What letter are you talking about? It's a letter to me. My letter. I wrote it. You wrote a letter to yourself? Yes, you should as well. It helped me. But I can't remember where it is. Sorry, who are you today? I run the post office, I think. Do you have something for me to mail? Come on, please try to remember. Remember? I can't... There's nowhere to go. I hid my key to try to leave, but I could never remember the code. I wrote the code in the custodian closet, but then I couldn't remember how to see it. Maybe you can find it. Oh well. In the meantime, Liv said to remind you how to send mail. I have a letter to send. Yep, drag shallow is the blue stamp. Oh, you already know how the mail works. Then I'm I think I am eventually trying to escape. I don't want to be trapped in a post office for the rest of my life. I wonder if my money still carries over from last week, though. Someone makes their way slowly toward the customer window with a confused look on their face. Their eyes dart back and forth, scanning the outside of the building, and they seem startled when they see you staring back at them. Oh, I didn't expect to see anyone. Apologies. Who are you? I'm just the postmaster here, nobody important. No, who are you? Just a simple postmaster trying to make their way in the world. I fear I'm not asking my question correctly. Let me be more specific. I'm looking for a much deeper answer. Look inward and really put some thought into this. Who are you, metaphorically speaking? I am a fish. I'm a bird, migrating an unfathomable distance to an unknowable land. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. May you reach your destination someday, and may it be exactly what you were looking for. If not, just know there are infinite other destinations to migrate to instead. Don't forget that. That's incredibly inspiring. Wait, what is this place? How did I get here? Who are you? Have we met? I work here. Ah, you work here. What a relief. I see I'm at the post office with a letter in my hand. I assume I intended to hand this to you. Thanks and goodbye. Interesting. Oh, is this an escape room? The letters may have clues, but I can't open other people's mail, Atomic? That's illegal. It's okay, we won't snitch. Gosh. A beautiful face suddenly appears in the glass. Her gaze is neither vacant nor focused, but some mix of the two, like sand mixing with seawater. Welcome, how can I help you? Do you have something to mail? Today is a sopping day. Have you seen them? The clouds? Their bellies aren't full, but they hang so low. The sky's hard to see from in here. Is your sky not the same as my sky? It doesn't wake you, soft blushes of dawn, and sing you to sleep? I don't get out much. Now, how can I help you? Oh, yes. Forgive my speech's wanderings. I am Sedna. I am in need of aid. You give things to those that need them. I have this. A gift for an admirer. An admirer? Exciting. You can drop that in the slot there. Exciting. Oh, maybe. They are so elusive, but our eyes have met twice or thrice. It does make my heart pace. Maybe exciting. Yes. Well, that's nice. They're like a tautog, slipping between the kelp. Sometimes hard to know if you've truly seen them at all, but then I am that way too. This gift will bring us closer to one another, to see each other more clearly. I do not know where my admirer sleeps, but if I know their heart true, they will follow my footfalls. You will give it to them when they arrive. Do you know this person's name? I know only their unwavering spirit and the strength they bear. It is discernible at first glance. Thank you, gift giver. I'll leave it to you before the sea returns to her bed. Okay. Your mandatory freedom might be at stake, I see. Elusive admirer for pickup. Okay. Okay. Oh. Sometimes we must remind our citizens that postal privacy is a freedom we are happy to allow them to enjoy. Open their letters without penalty and process as normal. You are not required to read the letters, but you are required to let the citizen know that you could have if you wanted to. Huh. Well, the game has given me their blessing, so I guess it's fine. Maybe next time. Pair her with the fisherman. That seems a little messed up. I'll just know. I'll know the secret admirer when I see them, you know. Matilda Blythe. A gray-haired sphere of a woman strides through the rain, bedecked in jewelry and furs, the rain dripping from her once proud hat. Each drop that hits her face seems to twist her scowl further until she finally steps under the awning of the post office. Ahem. How can I help you? Is service always this leisurely? Sorry, I'm new to this job. Of course, fate would saddle me with the inept. There should be a package for me on your left. It's addressed to Blythe, Matilda Blythe. I'll go check. Return promptly if you can't locate it. I detest sloth.
Sylvian906 is rating with 10 frogos.
It's not there. Oh! Thank you so much for the raid again, Sylveon. Good to see you. Voidling Bound, I hope you had a great time. For those that don't know me, I'm Himeutsugi. You just call me Hime. I'm a non-binary parrot VTuber. I mostly do TTRPGs, but sometimes I play cozy games. Today I am playing this lightly puzzle horror game about sorting people's mail, except I'm locked in this post office for the rest of my life. It's called Letter Lost. So if you want to stick around, I'm probably going to stream for another little bit, and then I have a meeting to go to, so maybe about 10 more minutes. But good to see you. Wait, you're a parrot? Yes. Well, I'm a person. I was cursed to be a parrot, so I'm kind of a parrot, kind of a person. A little bit of both. Sorry, there's nothing in for you today. But yeah, if you have to raid and run, I totally understand. I'll probably be here for about 10 more minutes, and then I have a meeting I have to rush off to. Humph. I suppose that's to be expected from such a ramshackle establishment. Here, this letter must be mailed promptly to my husband. It is of grave importance. Hopefully you're capable of the bare minimum your post requires. Can do. Winston Blythe. Okay, I need to know where he lives. Winston Blythe. He's deceased. I don't know where to stamp it. He's deceased, so I guess I could just... I don't know what to do with it. Huh? Huh? Can I read it? Huh? Well, where does she live? Well, she lives in Westvale, so I guess I'll... How does she want me to send a letter to her dead husband? A powerfully built woman walks toward the window all tight. Okay, yes. Hey, package to send. Here. Name's Brielle Coteau. You get a lot of people through here, right? Depends on the day. Have you seen anything strange lately? Plenty of strange. Strange like people who don't belong here. People who seem like a fish out of water. Yes? Are you who... Can I borrow your copy? Sure, let me go get it. Wish I could give her the package, because maybe she's the admirer for the lady. That other lady. Here you go. Thanks, I owe you one. I'll be back in a couple days. If you see or hear anything else, let me know next time I'm here. Okay, pretty lady. Slayers, Inc. Triumph. I have enough time for all these. Mia Cromwell. Oh, there is a surprise quest. Get it done in 15 minutes and then the thing will happen. Westvale. Can't see it right now. I don't know what the quest is. I'm sure it's cool. Okay, let me go down to the mail truck. What? Package you shipped was required to be scanned first. You are easily replaceable. Don't forget that. What? I don't remember. Did I forget to scan something? Dang. Whatever. Okay, well, I got all of them but one, so I guess it could have been worse. I can get the other package in there tomorrow. Oops. Cool. Maybe. Okay. Let me save the game, and then I think we're gonna have to stop for here for today because I unfortunately have a meeting, HOA meeting to run off to. Goodness gracious. So kind of a short stream today. Well, this is pretty interesting. I will definitely pick this up again because I want to see where it goes. Nothing super horrific happened yet, so I kind of want to see where it goes. But for now, we're gonna stop there. Let's see where we can raid into, and then we're gonna call it a day, I suppose. Let's see. Oh, hi Woven. Thanks for the check-in. I'm gonna see where I can send people, send everyone. Just missed you. Hey, I'm still here, so you haven't missed anything yet. I'm sorry there's like a surprise quest, but I cannot stay for the surprise quest. We gotta go. Choices. I think... Let's see. I think we're gonna raid into Nemu, because it looks like she just started. You know, I think that'll be a nice cozy place. So we're gonna go raid into Nemu. Everyone's favorite purple peanut. So here is the raid message. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the Donathon timer so that I don't forget. But yeah, thank you so much for being here today. I've got, let's see, tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow I've got the karaoke stream. I think it's gonna be Vocaloid music unless something really weird happens. So I'll be figuring out my set list for that. I'm really excited. Okay, so with that, I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow. And if not, then I'll see you when I see you. Until then, goodbye everybody!